Now we are start for Mr. Omid.
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Omid.
The videos comes from Spain, Luis Alberto Martin. Yeah, please,
From Spain.
the videos.
Hello, I am Luis Alberto Martin, director of the short Bet, one of the participants in this Bollywood's Bali Awards. Our short is one that runs for less than 1 minute, and we could classify it within the found footage trend because it shows images that were recorded in a phone whose owner just vanished while recording them. So this footage now is part of an ongoing police investigation. To create it, we were a team of 5 people. First, there were the voice actresses Judith Cebollada and Belen Lázaro, who have a deep experience and knowledge on the field. Then on FX, editing and animation was Alba Aur, who managed all this part of the project and also created its poster. We had in Oscar Falagan, whose works are mostly within the documentary area, but worked with us on sound editing. And last, it was me directing, writing, and also being the voice of the phone holder who disappeared. This short was recorded in Lumbrales, a small Spanish village within the Salamanca region. I did use the remainings of an old train station to use them as the place where the main action happens. For the moment, this short has had a good reception worldwide, not just in Spain, our home country. It won the last Montenegrin Online Smartphone International Film Fest last year. Also, we've been part of more than 20 festivals worldwide, reaching countries like Argentina, Armenia, Canada, the UK, or the United States. That's why we are also very happy to be part of this festival, the Bollywood Bali Awards, so we can also reach a new country like Indonesia. So we hope you enjoy it, you watch it, and have a good time with it like we did working and creating it.
Thank you, Mr. Luis. Bisa diputarkan next videonya? Ada satu lagi?
Iya.
Dari orang yang sama.
Annie.
Hello again, I'm Luis Alberto Martin, in this case presenting you another short that will participate in the Bollywood Bali Awards, being its name Annie. For this project, we tried to keep a realistic vibe like we did on the one we previously showed you, but in this case we tried it by making it looks like a piece of news that could be part of any broadcast in any country. We were 2 people working on it. First, it was Alba Aur, who managed digital effects and editing, and also included some ideas from her own. It was me as director, writer, and the voice of the news announcer that you can listen on the short. To create it, we used some stock footage, free to use, without rights, and that you can find on several websites on the internet, but also added some images from our own. We wanted to create something that could be seen as normal or realistic at some point, but could also leave a mark on viewers. In this case, our short is even shorter than the one we previously talked about, 30 seconds. And to say you more, we have an even shorter version of just 15 seconds. This circumstance has allowed our short to be part of several events worldwide, being the most important of them the 15-second horror challenge last year, where it was considered one of the top 10 stories from more than 375 worldwide, and also received a gold award as one of the best shorts according to organizers. But its better performance it got in the last Alternative Film Festival in Toronto, Canada, where it was considered the best narrative on the ultra short category for shorts below 1 minute duration. Beyond that, it has reached several and different countries. We can talk about Canada, we can talk about Argentina, we can talk about Mexico, Portugal, Pakistan, the UK, or the United States. And now, luckily for us, and I hope for you, it reaches Indonesia, where we hope you can enjoy it as much as we did creating it.
Wow. Yeah. What do you think, Jesselyn?
Okay, so thank you for the team of 5 for producing this interesting video. And yes, pretty good receptive worldwide, reaching Canada, Argentina, and the US, and furthermore also won several awards as such. I'm sure it'll be well liked and popular in Bali too.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesselyn.